I'm going to be showing you how to get all the collectibles in the third level of Battlestar Galactica Rough Fit Muffet within Funko Fusion. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the red weapon protopart, and you're going to see this footage is super sped up because all I'm doing here is just playing through the normal story progression of the level because I want to show exactly where this weapon protopart showed up for me. Because as you know, these typically spawn on glowing red enemies, and you have a limited amount of time to take them out, so I just want to show exactly where the enemy spawned for me. And sometimes it may be different, the game's a little finicky, but once you get to this section, where you have to put out the fire there by turning that valve, you're going to shoot this target. It's going to cause a whole bunch of enemies to spawn in, and this is the wave of enemies where the red weapon protopart enemies spawned in for me. There you can see him right there in the back, so I'm going to try to take him out. And there we go, I took him out in time, and then I'm able to grab the weapon protopart, and then we're just going to take it all the way back to the spawn room where the red mold machine is located. So that is how you get the red weapon protopart in this level. So now that we knocked that out, we can move on to Silver Crown number 1, which is going to be one where we have to go around the level and destroy 5 Cylon toasters scattered throughout the level. So the first one is going to be located in the room where you have to rebuild Muffet. So pretty simple there, and I'll show you exactly where to go for all the other ones. So we're going to head into here, open up that door, which should auto-open as you walk up to it. In the corner of this room is going to be number 2 out of 5. And I've already cleared out the level of all the enemies, so just to make things a little bit easier. So we're going to head into this room here where you have to shoot that target in the middle. It shoots the bullets everywhere. Over here to the side is going to be number 3 out of 5 on top of those cabinets of some sort. So now we're going to continue on throughout the level. And we're going to head to the last room where you have to fight all the enemies. There's going to be a golden Cylon that you typically fight in here. And right there is going to be number 4 out of 5. And then the last one is going to require us to switch over to number 5 from the Umbrella Academy. So make sure you have him unlocked. And there's going to be a doorway that we need to blink or teleport through. So you know you have to do that anytime you see the yellow arrows on the ground. So we're going to blink through that door, and then right there on the table is going to be number 5 out of 5. They're going to pull on that switch to open up the door. So now that we've done that, we can head all the way back to the room where you have to rebuild Muffet. And once you head into that room, there's going to be a silver chest that you should now be able to open up and grab Silver Crown number 1. Next up, we're going to grab the Foxo body part for this level. So if you head over here, this is going to be in the room that you have to open up with the sentry turret. Behind this Viper is going to be the Foxo body part for this level. Then we can also grab the KFC bucket. Now the KFC bucket is going to be located in the same room where we got, I believe it was the second Cylon toaster. So it's going to be in that room where the door automatically opens up when you walk up close to it. And over here is going to be the KFC bucket for this level. Next, we're going to grab the easiest Silver Crown of this level. This is Silver Crown number 2. So if you head into this room that you had to open up with the sentry turret, behind some of these boxes, if you just destroy them, it's going to expose a silver chest that you can open up and grab Silver Crown number 2. Now we're going to grab the fossil or amber piece for this level. So we're going to play the level like we normally would in story mode, going through these hallways. In the room next to the red mold machine, there's going to be this central target that you had to shoot against all these targets, which would open up these different sleeping chambers. And in one of them is going to be the fossil piece for this level. So we'll grab that. Silver Crown number 3 is also going to be in this room. It's going to be a silver chest, but when you try to open it, there's going to be a whole bunch of enemies that start attacking you from all the different wonder worlds or universes throughout the game. So we're going to quickly dispatch of all of them, and once you do that, the flames will go away. You'll be able to open up the silver chest and grab Silver Crown number 3. Now we're going to go for Silver Crown number 4, which is going to be behind this force field. So how do we get this force field taken out? Well, it's going to be a coin that we need to grab. So we're going to go back into that room where the second Cylon toaster was, and also where the KFC bucket was. And there's going to be a purple chest that's frozen in ice. So we're going to go over here and mold ourselves a gas canister. Could also use Childs from the Thing with his flamethrower. And we're just going to cause this gas canister to explode. It's going to melt off the ice of this purple chest. And inside is going to be the coin that we need. So now that we have the coin, we can take it back over to where that force field was, near the red mold machine. And there's going to be a spot where you can deposit the coin. Go ahead and do that. And there's going to be a panel over here on the opposite wall. Just interact with that. It's going to lower the force field, allowing you to get the silver chest opened up and grab Silver Crown number 4. Now we're going to go for Silver Crown number 5, and I'd probably consider this to be the trickiest one. So this is going to be in that room that you had to teleport through with number 5. And it's going to be a bit of a puzzle, so if you destroy some of these boxes here, it's going to be a place where you can teleport up with number 5. And you're going to be able to grab a fuse, so we're going to put the fuse into place there, which is going to power up this portal. So to interact with that portal, we need to mold ourselves our own portal. So you unlock portals by playing through the Masters of the Universe world. And so once we have our own portal molded, we can take it back over here into this room and link it up with that one that we powered up with the fuse. But on the other side, there's going to be a spot that takes a battery. So we're going to head back over to the blue mold machine and mold ourselves a battery. You unlock these from the Jurassic World universe. And so now that we have the battery, it needs to be charged up. Luckily, there is a charging station right in front of the doorway. So once it gets charged up, we're going to go back through the portal, insert the battery into place. That's going to cause this platform in the back to move around. And so what you need to do is teleport there with number 5 right as the platform goes into place. There we go. And then we can just ride the platform over here to this other side, which has the silver chest that we need that we can open up and grab silver crown number 5. So definitely a multi-step one there. Next up, we're going to go for the green soda protoport for this level. So now that we have a fuse from the previous silver crown, we can take this fuse all the way over here into this hallway, all the way. It's kind of near the start of the level, I'd say, because there's going to be a green chest that needs a fuse to power it up. There it is. Put the fuse into place, and you'll be able to open up this green chest, and there is our green soda protoport. So we can pick that up and take it back over to the nearest green mold machine, which in this case was at the spawn room. Okay, so that just leaves 2 more silver crowns to get, and both of them are going to be located in the final room of the level. So we're going to go from the spawn room all the way to the last room of the level, so going across the entire map here. And so once we get into the final area here, there's going to be a vinyl chute kind of in the middle of the room, and it's going to require 40,000 vinyl, so make sure to gather that much throughout the course of the level, deposit it into the machine, and grab silver crown number 6. That just leaves silver crown number 7, which is going to be one of those ones where you have to pull 4 switches within the time frame. So just outside the final room here, there's going to be one of the switches. Pull that, you're going to have 12 seconds. Pull this second switch that's going to be right here. Pull the third switch, which is going to be located right next to that golden chest, and then pull the final switch, is going to be located right there. And I was barely able to do it, but if you have trouble, just use a speed soda if needed, and then you can go ahead and grab silver crown number 7. So guys, that's going to be all the collectibles here in the Rough Fit Muffet level. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.